What's up, everyone? This is Process the Journey. I'm about to have my Colombian friend come over here. She lives here in Barranquilla. We about to have a little chat about all things Colombia, you know, likes, dislikes, you know, pretty much just a general casual chat. So stay tuned. All right, here we have my Colombian friend here. We're gonna have a few questions and you know, just talking about Barranquilla. We're gonna talk about Colombia, all that good stuff. Like I say, the first question is, you know, we're gonna introduce her. You know, again, you know, this is Process the Journey, me, her. First, ¿cómo se llama?
Mi nombre es Catherine.
Miss.
Y tengo 23 años.
Okay, so she's 23. Can you, nombre?
Catherine.
Catherine? Catherine?
Catherine.
Catherine, okay. That's a tongue twister for me. So we'll go to the next question here. ¿Cuántos años vives en Barranquilla?
8 años.
8 años. So, okay. So she's lived in Barranquilla for 8 years. So I guess my follow-up question is, where, I guess, ¿Dónde ocho lugar or lugares tú vives en?
Siempre he vivido acá en Barranquilla como tal, nunca he explorado mucho.
I have no idea what she said, but what, so Barranquilla and what, ¿qué ocho lugares?
8 lugares de Barranquilla.
Oh, solo Barranquilla.
Solo Barranquilla.
Oh, okay. So all your life, so all 23 años. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. All right. So I guess in a few words, question 3, numero tres. How would you describe Barranquilla?
Describe Barranquilla en pocas palabras. Divertida y muy alegre.
Yeah, okay. Okay. All right, we'll go to the next question here. We'll talk about Carnival. Obviously, you know, Carnival is a big festival here, one of the biggest in the whole world. So I guess, ¿te gusta Carnival?
Sí, me encanta.
Okay.
Una de las fechas que más me encanta de Barranquilla.
All right. And another question is, ¿tú recomiendas Carnival por otros turistas?
Sí, claro. Así conocen nuevas culturas. Porque el carnaval en Barranquilla se trata de cultura. Y enseña un poquito de todo lo que ha vivido Barranquilla.
Okay. So she definitely recommends, for you guys out here in the chat and listening here, she definitely recommends tourists coming to Carnival and likes it herself. Let's see here. We're gonna go to the next question here. It's gonna be actually numero 5. So this is, you know, some simple questions, you know, just kind of likes, dislikes. You know, I know a lot of people here on the coast of Barranquilla is very hot, extremely caliente. So my question is, do you prefer the air conditioner, like the air conditioner, or do you like fan?
Ventilador. Sí, me da mucho frío el aire.
Okay, so air conditioner or no?
No.
Oh, fan? Okay.
Yes.
All right. She prefers the fan. I prefer the fan too, because sometimes I end up getting sick myself, but like I say. Also, next question is, para comida, ¿haces desayuno?
Sí, claro.
Okay. Okay, I thought, me personally, most Colombians no carries desayuno. Yeah, so okay, that's new for me. All right, so she does like breakfast, is what she said basically. She does eat breakfast, excuse me. Also, the next question, numero 7. So do you like coffee or hot chocolate? Café or chocolate caliente?
Café.
Okay, so she's a coffee drinker herself. Next question, numero 8. Do you like spicy foods or no spice?
No.
No spicy. Okay, I don't like spicy myself, but I know a lot of Colombians don't like spicy either. You know, it's a normal, typical thing here in Colombia. Next question gets to be a little bit more about hygiene and cleanliness. So I guess, ¿cuántos veces te bañas
¿Al día?
a día?
Bastante. Aquí hace mucho calor.
Okay.
Varias veces al día, unas 4 o 5 veces al día.
Okay. So what she said is she takes 4 to 5, usually 4 to 5 showers a day because it's very hot here. You're gonna get sweaty if you want to live here in Barranquilla. It's gonna be pretty much 90-95 degrees outside, little to no clouds. Yeah, it's gonna be hot for you. So we're gonna get to the next question here. There we go. All right, we're gonna get a question. Where are we at here? Numero 10. So this is another hygiene question. Basically, how many times a day do you brush your teeth? So
2 veces al día.
those. Okay. Okay, so she brushes her teeth twice a day. So I do that pretty much every day. Sometimes 3 depending on the scenarios, but typically 2 times. All right, so we're back to question once. Do you like La Playa or Montes?
Montaña.
Montaña, okay. So she probably would like a city, maybe like Medellin, possibly in the future.
Sí.
You know. So, you know, I like the mountains myself. So, anyways, all right, we're gonna get to question 12. So, what's your favorito holiday in Colombia?
Uy, los carnavales.
Okay, Carnival.
Sí,
Okay.
sin duda alguna.
All right, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, we're gonna get to question Tracy. And this is a question a lot of people want to know, like, do Colombians like foreign tourists? And mostly, obviously, well, most of the foreign, well, I'm not going to say that. A lot of the foreign tourists come from the United States as well as Europe. You know, you have other ones that come from like Mexico, Panama as well. But would you say, do you like, or do Colombians like foreigners in general?
Sí, la verdad sí. Digamos que, ¿cómo le explico? Aquí los extranjeros es una parte muy fundamental en Colombia porque Colombia es muy turista, es muy llamativa. Entonces siempre sí o sí vienen muchas personas a conocerla. Entonces uno siempre le da ese cariño y ese calor de Colombia.
Okay. All right. So Colombians do like foreigners. I know a lot of people question, like, do Colombians like foreigners or don't like foreigners, all that kind of stuff. So I guess this is kind of a little bit more of a, I guess, difficult question. I'm not sure you want to answer it, but I guess, like I said, we're going to question 14. What do you miss, I guess, when you travel to other cities, if you even travel to other cities or like get there? Maybe you don't, but ¿Qué es lo que más extrañas cuando viajas?
Mi familia y mi gente, mi pueblo, mi calor de hogar es lo que más extraño.
Okay, so basically she misses her family, and I think the heat, calor, the heat. So I guess you get to the heat, used to the heat so much that I guess when you go to a place más, in her language, más frío, it's different, and probably get like grippy, sick.
Okay.
You know, things like that. So it probably is a big change for her and a big shock to your body, your corpo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So we now had a Quince question. Quince. We're going to Quince. So this question is about Barranquilla. Would you prefer? I guess my question is, I guess if you could live maybe in if you how should I say it? Si puedes vivir en otro ciudad, otro lugar en Colombia, ¿quieres vivir en Barranquilla o en otro lugar? Maybe posiblemente Medellin or Cali or Cartagena or otro lugar.
Prefiero Barranquilla.
Okay, really? Okay.
Sí.
So she's a Barranquilla woman. All right, we'll get to question 16. Well, this question goes about some tattoos that you have. Tattoos. So,
Sí, bastante.
I don't know. Well, obviously you like tattoos. So I guess, are you an artist? Eres artista? Or no?
No.
No. Okay. Or so I guess you just love tattoos, or just.
Me gusta el arte, me encanta el arte. No soy artista, pero me encanta mucho todo lo que tenga que ver con el arte urbano. Me gusta mucho lo que expresan.
Okay.
Y de verdad, amo.
Okay, so basically she gets the tattoos. It's more of a way of expression, to express herself. It's more or less the reasoning behind her tattoos and everything. Okay. All right, we got a few more questions here remaining here. Let's see here. We're now with numero 17. The question is, I guess, would you be open to dating a foreigner from, let's just say, the United States or Europe, if they could spend or live here for several months, varios meses, cada año in Barranquilla? Oh yeah. Would you be open? Would you do that? Okay.
Sí, estaría abierta a conocer.
Okay. So basically she would be open to dating a foreigner, if he could stay in Barranquilla for several months a year. You know, if they come from Europe or the United States. I guess a follow-up question to that, I know some people might wonder, do you prefer, how should I say it? Gente of negra piel, or blanco, más blanco, or
No tengo.
Mixto.
Sí, mixto, no tengo favoritismo.
Okay. All right. So basically, my question was pretty much like, does she prefer, let's say, black men or white men, or people that might be a little bit of a mix of between, or mixed skin colors, things of that nature? She doesn't really have a preference, so open to it all, basically. You know. All right, and that brings me to another question here. I guess if you had a boyfriend, or not had a boyfriend, if tú buscando, okay, how should I say it? ¿Qué cualidades buscar en
Una persona
sí?
que sea cariñoso,
Okay.
Respetuoso ante todo, y me quiera tal cual como soy, no me quiera cambiar.
Okay. Basically, what she's looking for is somebody that is loving, somebody that's also respectful, and somebody that really just loves her as she is, and isn't necessarily trying to, make a whole bunch of changes to her per se. Okay, so my next question we're gonna now talk about smoking and drinking. This is now question Dese Nueve. First question is, do you smoke or drink alcohol?
No, ni fumo ni tomo.
No, for me. Okay.
No.
Okay, so she does not smoke. Next question is, would you really be open to a boyfriend if you knew he smoked before y'all got into a relationship? You'd be open?
Sí, claro.
Okay, so she would be open to a boyfriend if he smoked. Obviously, if you probably don't smoke, you prefer him to smoke not that much. So I can understand that. So not many Colombian women I know really smoke, to be honest. Usually it's more older women that smoke and things of that nature. All right, we'll get to the next question, which is Pregunta 20. What is your ideal date? Do you prefer like a restaurante, the pelucas, cine, or parque, or bolos, bolera, bebidas, or qué exactamente?
El parque.
Okay.
Soy más de ambiente libre. Soy más de
Okay.
caminar, explorar.
Okay. So basically she's saying that she prefers the park. She likes to walk around, be more free, things of that nature. And since we're here in Barranquilla, they have a lot of parks here. Well, a lot of parks all throughout Colombia from my experiences in other Colombian cities. My follow-up, my próxima pregunta is sobre parques. ¿Te gusta iguanas?
Comerlas, no.
I mean, no, like this animal, you know, this
Animales sí.
te gusta though.
Sí, claro.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, so she does like iguanas. There's a lot of here in Barranquilla, as well as cities here on the coast of Colombia. There are a lot of iguanas that be in the parks that just walk around, you know, having a good time pretty much and hang out and live. All right, we go to question 21. So this question is about relationships or in a relationship, like a boyfriend girlfriend relationship. So my question is, they say, in a relationship, do you value freedom more or money? And I guess the question is, for a para novio, ¿tú prefieres
Mi libertad o el dinero.
dinero or libre?
Prefiero libertad.
Libre?
Sí.
Okay, so he doesn't necessarily have to have a whole lot of money. You know, obviously, I think any good woman wants a man with some money, you know, at the end of the day, you know. But she values having more freedom, I guess, within more or less in the relationship. And one of my last questions here, pregunta 22. Would you say, in general, are Colombian women very romantic? So that's mujeres in general son muy románticas.
Algunas, no todas somos así.
Okay.
No todas. Son muy pocas.
Okay. Some are. Okay, so some are más o menos.
Más o menos, sí.
Okay. So that was all my questions. So obviously she likes doing the interview. Like I say, her name is like Carlito.
Catherine.
Carteline. So that's a real tongue twister for you. So that does our interview. Great interview. We answered about 20 questions or so. So cool. Ciao.
Bye.
Rock with me now, flow with me now. The future is so bright, don't get caught up as glaring headlights.